shall keep the way of the Lord, to do justice and judgment, that the Lord may bring upon Abraham that which he has spoken of him. God knows Abraham's heart. Verse 20. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, and if not, I will know. Now here is the crux, and we're pausing for a minute. God is about to judge Sodom and Gomorrah, two great cities in the plain. It has come to his attention that these two cities are wicked indeed. They've become an abomination with their deeds. But God is mindful of Abraham's feelings. Why is that? Let's continue. We will continue from verse 20, for those of you taking notes. And the Lord said, because the cry of Sodom and Gomorrah is great, and because their sin is very grievous, I will go down now and see whether they have done altogether according to the cry of it, which is come unto me, and if not, I will know. And the men turned their faces from thence, and went towards Sodom. But Abraham stood yet before the Lord. And Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked? Peradventure, there be 50 righteous men within the city. Wilt thou also destroy, and not spare the place for the 50 righteous that are therein? That be far from thee, to do after this manner, to slay the righteous with the wicked, and the righteous should be as the wicked. That be far from thee. Shall not the judge of all the earth do right? And the Lord said, if I find in Sodom 50 righteous within the city, then I will spare all the place for their sakes. And Abraham asked and said, behold now, I have taken upon me to speak unto the Lord, which am but dust and ashes. Peradventure, there shall lack 5 of the 50 righteous. Wilt thou destroy all the city for the lack of 5? He said. If I find there 40 and 5, I will not destroy it. And he spake unto him again, and said, peradventure, there shall be 40 found there. And he said, I will not do it for 40's sake. And he said unto him, O let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak. Peradventure there shall be 30 be found there. And he said, I will not do it if I find 30 there. And he said, behold now, I've taken upon me to speak unto the Lord. Peradventure there shall be 20 found. And he said, I will not destroy it for 20's sake. And he said, O let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there. And he said, I will not destroy it for 10's sake. And the Lord went his way, as soon as he had left communing with Abraham. And Abraham returned unto his place. Genesis 18. Did you see this intimate conversation where God is about to judge 2 cities, but he would spare them for the sake of 50, 45, 40, 30, 20, 10. He would spare 2 wicked cities for the sake of 10 righteous souls. This is how valuable a righteous soul is to the Lord. This is how close you can get in intimacy with God, by being a man of good character. Abraham did not live in Sodom and Gomorrah. Abraham was nowhere near either city. But he had family there. So he's petitioning the Lord to spare them for his family's sake. For this is where Lot lived. Do you remember in our previous chapters where they separated and Lot went to Sodom? How often do you pray for your backslidden brother or sister? Not necessarily family, but maybe someone that you knew that's fallen away. It's become disappointed, that has become disillusioned, hurt, or just tempted. Do you not wonder if God spares us because you are praying? Because you are one of the righteous few that he stays his hand? I encourage you to continue to pray. I encourage you to get to a place of intimacy with God where you can petition him to stay his wrath, to give us just a little bit more time, one more day, for all of us to come in. Amen. Amen. I am your host, Evangelist Susie Hill.